How do I get my trailers on the Trailer On Demand platform? I'm glad you asked. Let's check it out. Give you a quick behind the scenes setup of getting set up to host on Trailer On Demand. All right, so when you are on the Trailer On Demand website, up in the top corner here is a Join Now button. You're going to click that little button. We've got some basic information telling you what you're getting into, what's included. We've got some terms and conditions. Read through at your leisure. Once you've accepted that and you hit Join the Network, it's going to take you to the owner login page. You're going to come down here to the sign up and you're going to punch in all your information. Once you hit register, you're going to get this handy little email. Welcome to the Trailer On Demand Network. This has got some important information, so keep this email for future reference. We have links to the GPS tracking. We use Lone Star tracking service. So you'll want to be able to link to there to get set up, order devices, all of that. You're going to activate your Igloo Home Service. This is for the lockbox system. Now, don't complete this step. Highlighted. Don't complete this step until you get your lockboxes in your hands. Now, you can order these anywhere you want. The Trailer On Demand shop, you can get them there. And I think we still probably have one of the better prices around because we've marked them down for everyone. But you can get them at Amazon and all kinds of places. Insure your trailers. We always recommend that you put insurance on them. MBA is probably the most common insurer for trailer rentals, but there's other providers out there. You can use whoever you want. You're going to get set up on Stripe. Now, if you have a Stripe account through another business that you're already running and you want to use that Stripe account, you can do that. You can still link to it. And then all of your banking information stays with Stripe. Okay, Trailer On Demand does not get any of your banking information. We just Stripe just creates a link to us so that we can send payouts to you for your rentals. You will not have to collect payments yourself. You don't collect sales tax yourself, nothing like that. We handle all of that, and then we send the payouts directly to you. We've got some links for some extra gear. Give us 24 hours. If you don't see your account approved in 24 hours, reach out to us, but we're pretty on top of that. All of our social links are here. And then we do have a private owners Facebook group. So you can discuss the platform, you can discuss customer issues, trailer issues, whatever you guys want to discuss. It's a private platform just for trailer owners. So then when we go to the login, here you're going to log in. And the first thing you're going to see is choose your subscription plan. We have one subscription plan. It's $19.99 a month. It does not kick in until after the first month. So you get 30 days for free, fully functioning access to this. Get yourself set up, try it, see how it works. When you're completely happy, then you're just going to continue on at $19.99 a month. When you hit start free trial, you're just going to plug in your credit card here. This is all processed through Stripe. We don't maintain that credit card information. Stripe does that. We just send the notice to Stripe to bill you for the $20 a month. Now, let's get out of here. And I'll switch to the other account that is already active so I can show you some things. Once you're in here, this account has done some test rentals and things, so you're going to see some things. Now, I'm just going to run through these on the left-hand side real quick. We'll go into more in-depth in future videos, but I want to give you a basic rundown of getting yourself set up here. So in trailer management, here's where you're going to see a list of all the trailers that you have. You can add new. Simply by clicking there, you're going to plug in all of this information, enter a trailer name, You're going to enter a photo, drop down box for what type of trailer, put in the size, the capacity. For capacity, use the cargo capacity. Don't use the axle capacity. Otherwise, you're going to have people overloading your trailers. So cargo capacity here, what style plug, what style hitch, your zip code, very critical information because when someone searches from the home page for the zip code, you want to make sure that you're popping up there. Your GPS serial number, every device that you get from Lone Star Trekking is going to have a unique serial number. You're going to plug that in right here. That's going to bring you, not only is that going to make your trailers available on the app by the map for customers to find you, but it's also going to give you, once you create a trailer and you go to view it, down at the bottom here is going to be a map where you can view the location of your trailer right from there. Lockbox serial ID number. Every Igloo lockbox comes with a unique code. This one is absolutely required because our system is based on a contactless rental system. When a customer completes a rental, they get a unique lockbox code that is only valid for the period of the rental. So this number needs to be here so that the system can generate that lockbox code and send it to the right place. And then the status, active and inactive, and availability. So what this is if you need to pull your trailer out of service, say you've got to order some parts and it's going to take a week to get, you know, a new bearing or something, you can come in here and make this inactive. And then when you hit update, the trailer will still stay in your dashboard, but it will pull it out of the search results in the Trailer on Demand platform. That way you don't have to redo this when you want to put the trailer back in service, but you don't have to worry about somebody booking it when it's not actually available. So then you can come in here, put a little description about where the trailer is, any special features on the trailer. Keep it the information they need that's not included already up here, but also keep it short so that people will actually read it because we know they have short attention spans. Our pricing structure, we allow everyone to filter by hour, day, and week. These tend to be the three most common options for rentals. Honestly, day and week is probably the most common options. And then we give you mileage options. Some people don't like to limit miles and some do. So you can do whatever you want here. So you can do 0 to, you can just put 5,000 miles on here if you want. It wouldn't matter. And then put the price. If you want to break it down 0 to 100 and 100 to 500 and 500 to 1,000, you can do that and create extra pricing. The only thing will be that operates kind of on the honor system. Some customers are gonna really be honest about it and pay you accordingly, and some aren't. Now you've got the ability to charge for extra for mileage if you want to. And that's going to be a business judgment call on your end, right? So you don't want to nitpick. If somebody goes over by 2 miles, you don't want to go and charge for that and make yourself look bad and upset the customer. But at the same time, if you do set mileage, say you do 0 to 100 miles and somebody goes out, across country and back and puts 3,000 miles on, well, now you've got a whole new set of maintenance expenses that you need to account for, and you might want to charge extra for that. So you have the ability to do that after the fact if somebody's not honest. But that's a business judgment call on your end. Now, going back to our trailer list, this summarizes the trailers. Here's your QR code. Now, this QR code here is important because our app from the customer end is searchable by QR code. So if a customer has our app, walks up to a trailer that they want to rent, they see this QR code, they can scan it and instantly go to the booking page for your trailer. So you don't have to worry about them searching by zip code and maybe finding a different trailer. If they see your trailer, they scan that QR code, they're going to go straight to it, guarantee that you're going to get that rental. So you can download these as a PDF or as an EPS and get them to your whoever you want to print your decals, any local sign shop, whatever. Maybe you have a Cricut at home and want to do it, however you want to do it. But we recommend that you utilize the QR code feature that we have built in. It just makes the rental process that much quicker. makes your customers that much happier. So then over here you've got some action buttons. If you want to completely delete a trailer, one click to delete it. You can edit it or you can view it. Viewing it is just a real quick view, shows you all the information you have listed. And then if you want to edit any of that information, you're going to edit it right there. When you go to the view page and it summarizes everything, here's where it's going to bring up this map and you can see exactly where your trailer is located. Okay, so down the line, returned form. Now when a customer returns a trailer after their reservation's complete, they need to complete a returned form. Some will not. Don't be alarmed when somebody skips that step. But we send them lots of notifications to try and encourage them to do it. I also encourage you to put a decal right by the lockbox asking people to return them. We have those decals as well on the Trailer On Demand shop. So really try to get them to return that. That returned form is going to look like this. It's going to have a series of questions. These are check boxes that they have to fill out when they go through it, to just kind of as a final check that they locked everything up, etc., etc. And then they can submit some pictures of the trailer once they return it. This gives you a really quick way so that you don't have to, especially if you're out of town, if it's late at night, whatever, you don't have to go and check your trailer right away. You can view these pictures and see if everything came back as it should. You don't have to accept or reject this right away. Say a trailer comes back at 9 o'clock at night, you can wait till the next morning if you want to go and physically check that trailer before accepting this form. If you accept it, it just goes right back into the accepted status. If you reject it, you're going to get a pop-up box that looks kind of like a mini invoice. And what that invoice will be, it'll let you put in a description. It'll let you put in a dollar amount for any damages, and then you can charge their original payment method right from that spot. And then this will just be the complete list and shows if you've accepted them. The payment status is if you charge them, you can see if they've paid it or not. Stripe Connect, this is just where you're going to connect your Stripe account. When you go for the first time, this box is going to look a little different. There's going to be a link. A little button that links you right to Stripe. After that, then it's just going to show you connected. Unavailable trailer. This is where you can go in if you want to, say you want to just pull the trailer out for a couple hours so that you can use it for your own personal use. You can just go in and add new, enter in the details, and this will pull it out of the availability for whatever period of time you select. Orders and bookings section, this is going to show you any current or upcoming rentals people can reserve in advance on our system. Completed rentals is just that, anything that's completed. Now this is where you can go in if somebody does not complete the return form and you go and check the trailer out and find there's some damages, you can come in here and charge that user for that damage, for mileage, overage, whatever you might have. In the subscription section, here's where you manage the subscription. You can cancel at any time. There is no contract to sign with us for long term. You can use this for as long as you want, cancel it whenever you want. Notifications, this is just where you're going to see all the notifications that come in for your rentals. Profile and password updates, just like any other website. So there is a rundown for the Trailer On Demand system. Gives you a little idea of what you get into on the back end. And stay tuned for videos coming up. We will go into more details on all these features. I'll do a whole bunch for the customer end so you can see what the customers have, what the booking process is like. We'll discuss why our system is different with identity verification, insurance verification, things like that other rental platforms don't have. And also stay tuned for all the new and exciting features we have coming up. We have a whole bunch of things that are just going to make the system even better, even faster, and even more informative to get you even more bookings. So stay tuned for that.